You all heard about the quote, "to be or not to be," that is the question. But who's the man behind this quote? William Shakespeare is born in Stratford. He lived between 1564 and 1616. In his lifetime, Shakespeare was regarded as the greatest English writer. Especially his plays and poems are still very popular. They include comedies, tragedies, and histories. The most popular poems are his sonnets. His first sonnet was published in the year 1609. He totally wrote more than 30 plays and 154 sonnets, which are all numbered. The most poems are based on the stories with a woman. Shakespeare married Anne Hathaway at the age of 18. They got 3 children together, and his wife get an important role in his lyrical works. The famous Globe Theatre was built between 1598 and 1599. It was built in the capital, London, near the River Thames. 14 years after workers finished the theatre, it was destroyed by a fire in year 1609. After that, it was rebuilt 1 year later. In year 1644, it was destroyed again. At the end of the 20th century, the third vision got reconstructed. During Shakespeare's lifetime, there was enough space for 3,000 spectators. In addition to that, there was only natural daylight, but today there are a lot of headlights. At Shakespeare's time, the audience sat around the stage in an octagon.
The theatres constantly changed their plays to attract people, so the actors had to memorize around about 30 plays a year, and they were really stressed out. They had around about 5 performances a week, and in the spare time they needed to learn the new ones. It was strictly forbidden to drink alcohol or wear costumes outside. In the 17th century, there were only male actors, but today there are female ones as well. Being an actor was not really well paid. All in all, you can say you didn't earn much, but you had to work really hard. In the lifetime of Shakespeare, there were no technical devices like microphones. All the actors needed to have a really loud voice to play at stage. Today's audience changed a lot compared to the past. Today, mostly wealthy people visit the theater. To sum up, today, there are more male spectators in the theater. A very important rule was, the more you paid, the more comfortable your seat was. The cheapest class, the groundlings, were really close to the actors. All groundlings often had to fight with bad smells, and they sat on dirt or sand. At the Elizabethan age, the audience was not quiet. They clapped or booed and drank or ate. The audience was vital to the success of the play. Today, certain behavior is expected. The lack of applause in today's theaters is enough to send a signal. William Shakespeare lived in the Elizabethan age, who ruled between 1533 and 1603. It is also called the Golden Age due to its relative political stability, economic growth, and the flowering of art. The Elizabethan age included certain characteristics. It followed the English Reformation, which was the separation of the Church of England from the Roman Catholic Church. The New Age brought a growing population, an exploration of foreign territories, and an increase of knowledge about science, technology, and astrology. Elizabeth I loved poetry and music, so the importance of artists grew and grew. Furthermore, moral standards were changed. At Shakespeare's time, many plays were criticized by the Puritans. They claimed the plays were disrespectful towards God and would have a negative impact on the society. Shakespeare's play became a mirror of the Elizabethan age and the belonging history. For example, he wrote about public executions, which were entertaining at the time. Especially, he used the supernatural in his plays. Furthermore, he made use of Italian city-states as location in his plays, which were exotic at the time. Shakespeare has manifested in our society because his plays, characters, and themes are timeless And they deal with modern topics such as generation conflicts, hatred, love, adultery, and more. To add, he is the most frequently filmed author worldwide and can be considered as common knowledge. Thank you for your attention.